The Chicago Polo Open broadcast and match are presented by U.S. Polo ASSN. Thank you to U.S. Polo ASSN, the official apparel brand of the United States Polo Association, for their support this season at Oak Brook. To learn more about the brand and the sport of polo, visit uspolo.org. Heineken. Heineken is the world's most international brewer. It is the leading developer and marketer of premium beer and cider brands. Led by the Heineken brand, the group has a portfolio of more than 300 international, regional, local, and specialty beers and ciders. CS Magazine. As part of the award-winning Modern Luxury network of regional publications, CS delivers cutting-edge fashion spreads, international travel features, and revealing celebrity profiles, actively engaging the cultural reader. Plus, thanks to a renowned team on the ground with its pulse on the market, interactive digital brand extensions, and unrivaled events, CS is a valuable partner for companies wishing to reach Chicago's most affluent consumers.
We are very happy to see so many of you come out to enjoy another beautiful afternoon of Sunday Polo here on the Prince of Wales field. My name is Rob Wilkinson, and I will be your play-by-play commentator for today's Chicago Polo Open, featuring hometown favorite Oak Brook versus Good Thunder. If you look to the south side, or the south goal right now, you'll see sitting in that fine-looking red Mercedes-Benz, that is Reed Taylor, everybody. He will be singing our national anthem here this afternoon. Reed Taylor is a Chicago-based pianist, singer, and conductor. He has regularly appeared in concerts throughout the United States and Europe, both as a soloist and as a collaborative artist. He is the executive director of Reed Taylor Productions, a critically acclaimed productions company that specializes in custom design musical performances for private events featuring internally acclaimed artists. He is currently the choral director of the West Suburban Symphony and the Singing Men of Oak Brook. Under Mr. Taylor's direction, his choruses have embarked on national and international tours and have been invited to perform at Carnegie Hall. They have also enjoyed collaborations with the Chicago Brass and Chancel Choir of Christ Church of Oak Brook. Mr. Taylor has conducted a variety of operatic works, including the Spanish opera La Vida Breve for Cleveland's One World Festival. His arrangements have been played by members of the Cleveland Orchestra. Mr. Taylor can also be heard regularly in the Chicago area, collaborating with the lyric opera stage artists. He resides in the on the North Shore with his beagle, Tammy Sue. So put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. There's our two teams out here today. Oak Brook leading the parade in green, followed by Good Thunder today playing in white. And they are followed by our two officiating umpires, Eddie Martinez and Jack Murphy in the black and whites. We're going to have Jim Drury, everybody. He's going to come over. He is the president of our Oak Brook Polo Club here, and he wants to also make a welcoming address here on the mic. So everybody, in front of the announcer stand, Jim Drury plays in the number 4 spot for Oak Brook, president of the Oak Brook Polo Club.
Now, if my horse turns around and I'm talking backward, I hope you can still hear me. Can't keep him still. Welcome today. I understand we have a sold-out crowd. This is fantastic. It never looks better than this. We've got guests all over the field, and this is wonderful. And pay attention to what Rob says, because it's all about safety, not for the players, just for the spectators as well. Just a few things. I don't know if some of you came to the match. I don't know if it was the last one or the one before, but there were a couple of matches played, and one was a women's tournament with 2 all-female teams. And if you don't think this is a sport that women can play incredibly well, you should have been there. It was very impressive. We got some of the best women players in the country, and some of them you'll find them occasionally playing with the men on a team like we have here. Secondly, I wanted to mention that in 2 weeks' time we have is it 2 weeks, Danny? The next one? We have a very special event, and we hope as many of you will come to help us celebrate this special occasion. One of our closest friends, longtime polo colleague, Tony Secura, was seriously injured a few years ago on the polo field, to the extent that he was paralyzed from the neck down. I can tell you that with each year when we see him, and by the way, he is here today. Tony and Cindy are over here at the base of the announcer stand. He is, every time I see him, he's better. He's got a bigger smile on his face. He's more agile. And so this benefit that we started after that accident, is this the fourth year, Dan, or the fourth year? All of the proceeds from the tickets, the players' fees to play in the tournaments, and donations from the guests that come to watch us play all go to Tony and Cindy. You can imagine that healthcare costs are pretty high. And so he's very special to us, and he'll always be in our hearts and prayers and in our minds when we're playing out here on this special day. Lastly, this is going to be a neat match. We're playing against a team named Morgan Creek. Morgan Creek, the patron was Angelo Claronimus during the late 90s and early 2000s. Angelo played on that team. I don't know if Angelo's here today. I wish he were. If he were, somebody yell his name out so he can wave to the crowd. Morgan Creek was the best team in Chicago during those years, and they were always a challenge to play. If you ever beat them, it was one of the highlights of your year, and you always measured your performance against them as the standard. So they are back today. Unfortunately, Dean Claronimus, Angelo's son, couldn't be here today. I think he had a little leg issue, but they've got a hell of a team with Lindor and Miguel and Bob Patterson. Bill Patterson. I went to college with a guy named Bob Patterson. And who else? Oh, and this is what I wanted to mention. There's a guy out there, Tommy Collingwood. He's a 5-goal player. I think he's playing number 4. Tommy played for me when he was 15 years old. What is that, like 20 years ago? 25 years ago? And we were delighted to have him up here with his parents. So this is going to be a very tough match today. We are very well matched as teams. They've got a heck of a team. And we just hope for a great, entertaining, safe game out there today. Thank you.
All right, thank you, everybody. That is Jim Drury, president of the Oak Brook Polo Club. I'm going to ask everybody to stand up, and gentlemen, please remove your caps for our national anthem. The United States flag is atop the scoreboard on the east side of the field, and also we will have that nice-looking Mercedes running another flag down in front of us here. All right, Reed, you're off, sir.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran glad, the bombs bursting in air gave through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
like to welcome the team from Morgan Creek Good Thunder here today. In the number 1 position, sir, would you like to circle your pony? Bill Patterson, everybody, in the red cap for Good Thunder. Number 2, Miguel Gutierrez with the green cap and green wraps, playing for Good Thunder. Number 3, Lindor Novicio Corvalon, everybody, 4-goal player from Argentina. And at the back, number 4, you heard his bio from Jim Drury. That's Tommy Collingwood, everybody, 5-goal player there, playing in the number 4 spot for Good Thunder. And of course, our home favorites here for the Oak Brook team. Number 1, Mariano Gutierrez, everybody. Number 2, Tomas Obregon in the red cap, 4-goal player from Argentina. Number 3, big hitter, Horacio Oneto in the fine-looking Palomino. And at the back, big hitter himself, Jim Drury, everybody. Number 4 spot for Oak Brook. Looks like Eddie Martinez calling everybody to the middle. Beg your pardon, it's going to be Jack Murphy calling up. And in goes the ball for our traditional roll-in. First one out, Horacio Neto. Horacio Neto for Oak Brook, playing in the number 3 spot, looking to somebody to pass the ball to. There it goes. He passes it up to Mariano in the number 1 goal-scoring spot. Mariano leans out first, goes for the shot, gets it amongst the legs. In comes Tomas Obregon, knocks one towards the goal, and pop it goes. Up goes that flag. Credit to Tomas Obregon for Oak Brook. First goal of the afternoon, 1-0 to Oak Brook. That's right. If you're supporting Oak Brook, feel free to show that support and encouragement. This is not a cricket match. So back to the middle they go. Remember, in Polo, we change sides after each goal. Oak Brook just scored on the north goal. They'll now be heading south. First on it, nice tail backhand from Horacio Neto. Sends it up to Tomas, but first back is Tommy Collingwood. Does a tail shot backhand, gets it. Tomas Obregon picks it up and sends it back the other way. He comes racing in, and so does Corvalon to save it. Corvalon puts on the brakes, but in comes, who's coming in there fast and furious? Oh, just in time, and rolls over the back line and out of play. Our trusty goal judge runs out there, puts that ball back on the line. The clock is still ticking. Tommy Collingwood at the back here for Good Thunder. Taps it up 10 yards. Corvalon says, hit it right and I'll go pick it up. Here he comes. Lindor Corvalon in the blue cap. Slows it up there, looking to see who he's going to pass this ball to. He dribbles it up another 5. Nobody to pass to yet. They're all being closely watched. Tommy comes in behind and says, run up front and I'll send it up to you. There it goes. Jim Drury comes racing in defense, and Bill Patterson. Jim goes for the backhand, doesn't get it. Right behind him, it is, oh, nice shot there from Miguel Gutierrez. Pops one towards the goal, but woo, just wide and left. I did hear a whistle, so the clock is stopped here. Players waiting for umpires to call play, and in it comes. Tomas Obregon in the red cap for Oak Brook. Taps that ball in 5 yards, brings it up another 10. He's waiting to see somebody who he can pass it to. He doesn't want to give it away for free. In comes Miguel Gutierrez to ride him off, and he does a good job of it. Watch out, folks. Those horses are coming a bit close there. Lindor Corvalon dribbles it forward in the blue cap. Lindor loses it under his own pony. Then, no problem, says Oak Brook player Horacio Neto right behind him. He steals it. Oh, he loses it. Then, but nicely backs up there. It is Tomas Obregon. Leans out, pops one up over the top of everybody and sends it down to the south goal. First back in defense is Miguel Gutierrez. Here comes the backhand. Pulls off a nice open shot backhand. Oh, looking for Tommy Collingwood. Tommy picks it up, but pops it into the boards. Next, Horacio Neto. Open shot backhand. Sends it back towards the goal. Tomas Obregon, here he comes for his second goal. Leans out for the shot. Oh, stubs it and hits it a little bit wide and to the left. Tomas Obregon chases it down here. It's still in play. Tommy Collingwood brings it out of trouble and brings it back in towards the field. Tommy turns right. Slows it up and says, I'm going to control this play. Then he sends it up. Look at Corvalon racing here. Lindor Corvalon coming racing up the middle. Then it is Horacio Neto. Horacio Neto for Oakbrook on the dark pony. Pulls up. He's going to slow it round. He's going to bring it to the board. Slow it up a little bit. Right behind him is Mariano. Mariano pushes for the line. Mariano still has it. And Bill comes into the smiling wall, taps it, and there goes the whistle. So, free shot here for Oakbrook. Horacio Neto tees it up nicely here, looking to see who he's going to pass it to. You'll notice all the good Thunder players in white. They're going to be looking for a green player to mark. Make sure they don't score the goal. Horacio Neto dribbles it right. Then leans out for the big neck shot. Pops a nice, beautiful straight one towards the goal. It's looking good. But Corvalon on a hopping horse gets a piece of it and gets it out of trouble. Then Tommy Collingwood takes it across his own goal. Tommy Collingwood still has it, but nobody to pass it to. He's just got to hang on to it until he can get out of trouble here. Collingwood comes through for his next shot, but Tomas Obregon comes into the shot and gets the whistle. So from the spot shot, it looks like for good Thunder. Tommy Collingwood dribbles it up, brings it towards the middle a little bit more, then leans out. Nice worm burner straight up the middle there to Lindor. Lindor puts in the whip, and here he comes straight up the middle. In comes Neto and takes him out too. In comes Bill Patterson playing the number one for Thunder. Jim Drury goes for the backhand. Bill Patterson comes in for a forehand towards the goal again. Then Miguel right behind him. Miguel Gutierrez in the green wraps, taps it up. Miguel Gutierrez takes it out left. He's got some work to do. Nice cut shot back towards the goal, but who's there to pick it up? It is Corvalon, knocks it through, tap tube, and up goes the flag there. Good Thunder, first goal of the afternoon for them. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, if you're going for white. Good Thunder here this afternoon. So back to the middle they are. Remember, we're going to change sides again. Good Thunder just scored on the north goal. They're now heading south. Jack Murphy bowls that ball in. Who picks it up? Miguel. Miguel picks it up and still heads into traffic. First back, Lindor. Lindor in the blue cap. Nice neck, tail shot backhand. First on it is Tomas. Tomas does his own backhand back towards the middle, looking for Mariano. Mariano picks up the pass, comes in for the second shot. He's on his own. Mariano dribbles it through traffic. Mariano waiting for everybody to clear. You don't want to hit a pony. He goes for the shot. Boom, knocks a strong one, but just wide and right. So the clock's still ticking. Off the back line, Collingwood takes it left, looking for Corvalon. Lindor Corvalon in the blue cap, leans out. Nice big shot over the top there. Pat trying to get it up to Collingwood. Collingwood sees the pass and gets another piece of it. Then, first back, it is Mariano. Mariano dribbles it out of the corner of the boards. Then takes it left out of trouble. Oh, gave it back to Collingwood. Collingwood pushes it forward. He now has the line. Lindor steals and says, thanks very much, and I'm heading after it. Lindor still has it. He taps it out of the beach, comes up for a second shot, but in comes Tomas Obregon in defense. Lindor pushing for it. One more required, and he could sink it here. Here comes the next shot. Boom, Lindor pummels one towards the goal. Looking good, but this goes wide and right. 1-1. All right, folks, the score is 1-1 at this point, and that is the end of the first chukker. Put your hands together, folks, if you're for Oakbrook or Good Thunder. All players are going to go off the field, get themselves a quick drink and a new fresh pony, and we'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Oakbrook Polo. marks the start of our second chukker. I believe the score is 1-1. Our two teams out here, if you just showed up, Good Thunder in the white and Oak Brook in the green here this afternoon. So we're going to start the second chukker with a hit-in from the south end baseline. All right, umpire shouts play. Tomas Obregon brings it in. He brings it left for his team. He's looking for Mariano in the whites. Mariano just waiting for the pass. Tomas Obregon still has it. Hopping horse a little bit, but he still has the play. Now he decides to put in the whip, and here we go. He taps it up a little bit more. Now here comes the big shot. Boom, he knocks a nice worm burner straight up towards the middle there. In comes at the back. It is Tommy Collingwood. Comes in for the backhand. Pops it. Intercepted by Mariano on the gray. Mariano Gutierrez on the big gray, pushing it through traffic. He wants to sink it through that goal, but doesn't want to hit a horse's foot at the same time. Backhand again. Mariano comes in with the backhand. Pops it. I think he got it. Yep. Nice backhand there from Mariano Gutierrez. Gets the credit there. Goal is 2-1 for Oak Brook. So back to the middle they go. Oak Brook just scored on the north goal. Remember, we just changed sides, so now they're going to be heading south. The reason we change sides after each goal is to try to keep it fair for both teams. No one team can complain that they had to face the sun all afternoon, or maybe the grass was too long or too short. So first one out here, Tomas Obregon in the red cap plays for the bounce off the boards. Then he taps it up. Here comes the angle shot. He leans out, goes for it. Boom! Knocks it. Nice one. Pops a little bit, but doesn't quite make the distance. Then Lindor comes in defense. Knocks a strong one across his own goal and trying to send it across there to Tommy Collingwood. Collingwood pushing for it, but so is Mariano on the gray. Mariano wins the right-up and cuts it back in towards the right-hand side. Mariano Gutierrez pushing it forward. Mariano Gutierrez, Tracy watched there by Collingwood. Collingwood chasing him down, but he can't get it. Oh, he comes in for the backhand and clears it out of trouble. Then it's Miguel Gutierrez coming up in the middle in the green wraps. Miguel comes in and shanks it left. He was even surprised by the same shot, but at the same time, he comes up here and picks it up. Miguel Gutierrez comes up for another one. Pops it up towards the boards, and over it comes and into that tailgate. Watch out. Leave the ball around, sir. Don't touch it. Don't touch it yet. So the umpire will tell you what to do. All right, Oak Brook back in play. They have possession. Horacio Neto. And Neto tapping it up. Goes over the top. Everybody turns the corner. No, Horacio still got it. Then backhand from Miguel. Miguel sends it up there looking for Kovalam. Look at them pushing hard there. That's a legal bump, ladies and gentlemen. That is a defensive play in Polo, and it's okay to see that happen. Next, Tommy Collingwood. Backhand straight up towards the middle there, looking for Miguel. Doesn't quite get there. In comes Kovalam, turns on his own backhand and sends it back up over the halfway point. It's Bill Patterson, leans out for number one, Good Thunder. Leans out and hits a nice neck shot towards the goal. Bill Patterson still chasing it down. Bill Patterson comes in for another shot. Oh, pops a horse's foot and rolls over the back line. Our trusty goal judge, Linda, runs out there, puts the ball on the back line. Tomas Obregon knocks it in. Passes it up to Mariano. Nope, Tomas still going to go for it. Mariano has it on the gray. Mariano looking up to see who's going to pass it to. His cousin Miguel Gutierrez in the green wraps right beside him, just closely watching him there, doesn't want to let him get away with it. He's still dribbling it forward, gets it over the halfway point. Miguel comes in for a shot, doesn't get it. Then Kovalan comes in, backhand, sends it out of trouble, and back over the halfway point. But first back is Oak Brook. It is Tomas Obregon. Knocks it way forward here and out of traffic. He's going to be coming back south in just a minute if he can turn it. Tomas Obregon still has it. Tomas dribbles it out of the boards. Has the corner. He's getting pushed there by Collingwood with a stick in the air. Nice backhand. Passes it up to Horacio. Horacio picks it up. Horacio comes from the shot. Oh! Doesn't get it. Then, next, Collingwood. Collingwood has it again. Collingwood decides to take it left. Oak Brook have to wait. Collingwood sends it up towards the middle to Lindor. Lindor can score from here, but let's see what he's going to do. Is he going to dribble it or send it? He leans out and pops a nice one towards the goal. Over the top end, look at it go. Bill Patterson chases it down, but over the back line it goes. All right, umpire shouts play. Horacio Nero brings the ball back in. If you're starting to notice, all the players are right-handed, that's right, and therefore you'll notice this game generally goes anti-clockwise. So if you're sitting right beside that ball right now, you will get a lot of traffic here this afternoon, and I urge you to pay attention to the field. Horacio pops one up towards the goal and looking good. In comes Mariano. Mariano comes in to finish it off and pushes it forward. Oh! Collingwood comes in to save it, but doesn't get it. Ball rolls over the line between the posts, and that's a goal for Oak Brook. Pam, where are we? Are we at 3-1? 3-1 is the score to Oak Brook here in the second chukker. All right, back to the middle we are. Whistle has gone. One couple of players asked for a pony change. Pam, they're asking how much time, please? 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Beyond Shades is your exclusive Hunter Douglas gallery. Our Hunter Douglas window fashions provide beauty, safety, and functionality at the sound of your voice or the touch of a button. Beyond Shades will help you find the perfect Hunter Douglas solution for every window. Call for your free design consultation and take advantage of this special offer today. Beyond Shades for Hunter Douglas. Beautiful window fashions with impeccable service and the best value.
All right, here we go. Back in play. We've got a minute and 30 seconds left here, and only 10 seconds in, and the whistle's blowing. The two reasons the whistle is blowing in the sport of polo, one is for any infringement on the rules of play, just like in any other sport. And the second reason is from a safety perspective. If at any time the umpires think a pony or player might get injured or hurt, they will blow the whistle. Everybody freeze until we assess the situation. Here we go, back in play, penalty for Oak Brook. Tomas Obregon leans out, strokes a nice one up towards his goal. Intercepted there by Tommy Collingwood. He picks it up and sends it back the other way. Tommy Collingwood cuts it through the beach, and look at him go there. That fine-looking thoroughbred is opening it up. He cuts it in. There's nobody to pass it to. He's going to have to do this all on his own, all the way to the goal. Cuts it in towards the inside. Knocks a nice one. Oh, he goes over the top, and then who picks it up? It is Tomas Obregon, and it went over the back line and out of play. So off the back line, here comes Oak Brook. Tomas Obregon doing a lot of the hit-ins here this afternoon. Big whistle. All right, so off the back line again for Oak Brook. Tomas Obregon brings it in, cuts across his own goal. Horacio Nettle opens it up. Horacio leans out and puts down the whip. Horacio taken off, but he's closely watched there by Lindor. Lindor Corvalon in the blue cap, number 3 on his back. Turns on it. Lindor brings it around, cuts it through the beach, and takes it right. Lindor hanging on to it. He can sink it from here if he really wanted to. He decides to send it up about 50 yards, looking for Tommy Collingwood. Tommy Collingwood comes careering in on the left-hand side. One more required, and he can finish it off for Good Thunder. Boop, up, boop, and up it goes. Nice big goal there from Good Thunder, Tommy Collingwood, and assist, of course, from Lindor Corvalon. All right, folks, that's the end of our second chukker. Put your hands together. Our players are going to go off, get themselves a new fresh pony, a quick drink, and we'll be back in just a bit.
All right, everyone, you know what? By popular demand, we're gonna do this. Given all the circumstances that we're in today, we are going to savor a champagne bottle. And staying up away from the speakers. Farther back? Okay. I know. So we have a very special guest from WGN Sports. Many of you may have recognized this beautiful tall drink of water next to me. Lauren Majira. Yes, I got it right. Okay. Everyone give her a round of applause. We've been practicing extensively in the background, showing her how to shape her a champagne bottle. And the best explanation I can always give a woman when doing this is imagine punching your husband or boyfriend, or like a quick jab. That's just right in the nose. That's how you do it. So we're gonna actually have you face it the other way. So we can so no one loses an eye over here, especially these Germans. So we're gonna do a countdown, all right? You see the seam? Got the seam? All right. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey! All right. If any of you guys were here the last time I did this, it was a total fail. Total fail.
I was so nervous.
I want to hear another round of applause for Lauren, everyone. Hopefully that will get on the news tonight.
All right, so start of the third chukker. Score is 3-2 in favor of Oakbrook at this point. Bill Patterson just coming onto the field now, that famous horse called Cletus. All right, in goes the ball, and who's going to pick it up first? Bill goes over the top of it. Then Miguel takes a stroke. Miguel sends it up a little bit there. Comes in for the backhand from Mariano. Tomas Obregon for Oakbrook picks it up and takes it towards the scoreboard. He's going to play it off those boards, and he taps it out of trouble. It is Tomas Obregon in the red cap, still pushing it forward. Miguel playing it for the miss, but he hasn't missed yet. He's trying to bring it in yet. In comes Miguel, puts in the backhand. Oh, ball just sitting there in the divot. Then Tommy Collingwood sends it up towards the middle. Oh, he gives it back to Oakbrook. He's looking for Lindor. Lindor puts in the stop and sends it back the other way. Then in comes Oakbrook. Horacio Neto. Backhand intercepted by a horse. Then it's Bill Patterson on Cletus. He gets called off by Tommy Collingwood. He says, race up front and I'll pass it to you. There we go, Bill on a silver plate for you. Then Collingwood still got it. Collingwood still dribbling it forward towards the goal. One more required and he could sink it. Collingwood leads up. Boom, knocks it. Up goes the flag. Almost knocks out the goal judge. She throws up the flag and that's a goal. Score is 3-3 here in the third. Nice match up there from Good Thunder here this afternoon. So back to the middle they go. In goes the ball, intercepted by the two number ones. Bill Patterson, first one out. Chases it down, gets another nice piece of it, and he's chased down there by, it looks like it is Jim Jury. Then Mariano Gutierrez on a hopping horse for Oakbrook. Dribbles it forward out of trouble, then decides to dribble it left. He's closely watched by Miguel Gutierrez, his cousin. Mariano gets called off by Tomas Obregon, right behind him. Tomas gets the better shot and sends up a nice big one up there to Horacio Neto. But first back in defense is Tommy Collingwood. Nice backhand straight up towards the middle there. Gets intercepted by Mariano. Mariano has the play. Mariano taps it up towards the middle. Then Kovalan comes in, hacks a stick and gets a nice defensive play. Then Oakbrook still pushing forward. Horacio Neto comes in. Horacio takes out Collingwood and all on its own is Mariano. Mariano sends it up towards the goal mouth. It's looking good. In comes Collingwood in defense. Taps it out of trouble and takes it across his own goal. Collingwood has it on the far side and off he goes on the big chestnut. Puts on the brakes. Cuts it in towards the right. Collingwood still has it. Everybody overtakes. Collingwood still has the play. Then he changes direction, takes it left. Still pushing it. Collingwood leans out. Big shot coming up here towards the front for Bill Patterson. Bill Patterson on Cletus sees the pass and off he goes. He chases it down. Bill Patterson leans out for the big shot. Knocks a good one towards the goal. But in comes Jim Drury to save it for Oakbrook. Jim Drury comes in and goal there by Bill Patterson of Good Thunder. And that puts Good Thunder just ahead here in the third chukker. Score now is 4-3 for White. back to the middle they go. In goes the ball. First up. Nice backhand from Collingwood. He gets out of trouble. And look at Lindor. Lindor picks it up and says, see you later, folks. I am going to the North Goal, and we will talk afterwards. There it goes. Nice and easy there. Starting to pull ahead. Score now 5-3 in favor of Good Thunder in white at this point. Players race back to the middle here. A couple of them have changed horses. You're wondering, wow, so many horses. How many horses do you need for this game? Well, at this level 12 gold polo, most of these players have come to the field with at least 6, maybe even 10 horses each. Nice quick backhand from Collingwood. Intercepted by Horacio Neto for Oakbrook in the number 3 spot. All on his own, leans up towards the goal. He's 30 yards out. One more and he's got this. Horacio taps it. And up goes the flag there. Horacio Neto, nice interception. Picks it up for Oakbrook at about the 80-yard mark. Travels it through traffic and brings the score up to 5-4. So I don't want to scare anybody who's maybe taking a liking to this game or even wants to learn to ride a horse. You do not need 10 or 12 horses to play polo. In fact, while you're still learning, we'll provide the horse and all the equipment if you look up the Oakbrook Polo Academy. That's right, we'll provide the horse, the equipment, and the instruction, of course. And really, if you progress on to polo, really you only need 1 horse maybe for your first year. And after that, if you think you're really good at it and want to progress, well then you maybe pick up a second horse, and at that speed of play, you could probably play 4 chuckers on 2 horses. Of course, if your enthusiasm continues from there and you want to get up to the 12 gold level, absolutely yes, you do need at least 6 horses, probably 10 at this level of polo. So here we go, Horacio Neto. Horacio Neto puts on the brakes at the halfway point here for Oakbrook. Turns on it. Cuts it one to the right. Almost cruises it. Then picks it up onto the back end. Then Tomas Obregon backs him up. Comes in right behind him, picks it up. Tomas can't get onto the second shot. It is Lindor. Lindor has the play for Good Thunder. Lindor taps it out to Tommy Collingwood. Nice pickup pass. It doesn't have to go 50 yards all the time, but that's a perfect pass. Then he sends it up there to Miguel Gutierrez. Miguel Gutierrez leans out, goes for the next shot, doesn't get it. Mariano for Oakbrook slows it down. He wants to hit the backhand. He's waiting for his teammate Tomas Obregon to get into place. And there he is. Tomas Obregon picks up that pass and overtakes over the halfway. It is Tomas Obregon getting chased down there by Collingwood. Collingwood comes screaming in and slows him down. Then Mariano, who sent it up in the first hand, he backs them all up and comes screaming down himself. Here comes Mariano Gutierrez. Mariano Gutierrez comes in for the last shot to sink it off. He's got less than 30 seconds left. Oh, gets stuck in the beach. Everybody's put on the brakes. Mariano, first one back. He can't get on the plate. Can't cross the line. Cleared out by Lindor. Lindor clears it out of trouble for Good Thunder, and Collingwood off he goes towards the north goal. Collingwood leans out. Oh, it gets stuck in a divot. Then Mariano comes through. It is definitely sticky in the middle there. Who's going to get it? Miguel. Miguel sends it up. Intercepted by Tomas Obregon. Then Miguel has it again. Backhand towards his own goal. Mariano Gutierrez races back in defense, but it is Harashi who has got it, and that's the 30-second horn and the end of the third checker. All right, folks, so that's the halfway point here of our 6-chucker match here at the Oakbrook Polo Club. Score is 5-4 in favor of Good Thunder in white at this point. Throws that ball in and off we go. Bill Patterson, first one out with it. Bill Patterson for Good Thunder puts in the spurs and says, come on horse, I need you over there. Then nice clearance there from Mariano Gutierrez. Sends it towards the side here. First back, Good Thunder, Tommy Collingwood. Races up, taps it forward. He's going to have to tap it around to the left. Then he brings it around. Here comes the big neck shot. No, he's still dribbling it. Then he decides to go right. Oh, he loses it. Aneto comes in. Then Lindor comes in, steals it. Does the old fake backhand and decides to turn on it. Lindor still has it. Dribbles it around nice and easy. Lindor still has it. Pops it up towards the middle. Lindor Corvalon then puts on the accelerator and off we go towards the goal. Trying to catch that bouncing ball through the beach, but it gets the better of him. Horacio turns on it. Horacio on that nice looking chestnut. Dribbling it through the beach. The ball not running very smoothly here. You have to play careful. Aneto. Oh, bouncing ball gets him. Aneto dribbles it out. Leans out. Says enough of this. Sends up the big shot there to his Jim Drury. Then Bill Patterson races back in defense. Goes over the top. Jim Drury leans out. Goes for the shot towards the goal. One more, Jim, and you got it. Goes for the next shot. Oh, doesn't get it. And rolls over the back line. Okay, off the back line. Good thunder. Score is 5-4 at this point. Collingwood hits it left here to Lindor Corvalon. Lindor then leans out. Nice strong worm burner up here to Bill Patterson. Patterson leans out, goes for the big shot and gets a piece of it. Chases it down there by Jim Drury. Then Collingwood comes up behind the ball. Collingwood still pushing it hard. Then Mariano Gutierrez puts on the brakes and turns on it. Mariano cuts it in towards traffic, then takes it right. Tells Horacio get up front and I'll pass it to you. Horacio says I got it now, I'll take it. Horacio Nero puts on the brakes and dribbles it into the boards. Horacio still pushing for it. He gets stolen from him by Miguel. Miguel goes over the top of the backhand. Intercepted by Horacio. Miguel goes for another one. So a penalty shot here for Oak Brook from the spot. All the whites spread out in defense. They're looking to see which green player is going to try and race out ahead and score. Horacio Neto on his own here. Dribbles it up, closely watched there by Tomas Obregon. Horacio still has it. He gets called off. Tomas picks it out of the air and off he goes. He picks up the pass from Tomas Obregon and one more required here for Oak Brook. Horacio Neto dribbles it through and easy peasy and up goes the flag there. Nice quick goal and that matches it up 5-5. That's right, I hear some good support here on the south side for Oak Brook. Who's here for Good Thunder? Tell them you're here, folks. All right. All right, plays back to the middle. Remember, we changed sides, so Oak Brook will now be heading to the north goal. In goes the ball, intercepted. Who's got it? Tommy Collingwood. Collingwood has it. Dribbles it. He gets pulled up by Lindor. Look at him take Tomas out of the play. Lindor still has the play. Tomas can't get onto it. He's held out by Tom Collingwood. Lindor still has it. He's dribbling it all the way. Horacio can't do anything at this point. He's got to wait for it. Then Lindor cuts in towards the right. He gets called up by Miguel. Miguel, one shot here. Here comes a big net shot from Miguel. Leans out. Oh, gets called off by Tom Collingwood. Collingwood says, I got it. Tomas Obregon can't do anything at this point. Collingwood leans out. Boom! Strong one up towards the goal mouth. But just goes wide to the right. And there it goes in the drink. All right, off the back line for Oak Brook. It is Horacio Neto. Brings it up 40 yards. Then sends it up towards the middle there, looking for Jim Drury, but it is Tomas Obregon. Tomas Obregon comes racing up the middle, and so does Collingwood. Collingwood, nice big backhand over the top of everybody, gets it out of trouble, and off we go again. Corvalon and Horacio Neto race towards on that far side. It is Horacio Neto, digs it into the boards, can't get the third shot. Then Corvalon into the side of a horse, and whoop, whistle. So the whistle has been blown for that penalty. So the clock is stopped. It looks like Collingwood racing off to change horses there. Pretty stiff foul here. You see all the Oakbrook players, they cannot defend this goal. They have to be not only behind the line, but not even in the goal mouth. Lindo Corvalan for Good Thunder, circling his horse to take the shot. Lindor leans out. Boom, knocks it, but hits it wide and right. So no goal there. I believe the score is still 5-5 in the fourth chukker. Off the back line, Horacio Nero. Horacio opens it up. Bouncy ball gets the better of him. Then, who picks it up? Tomas Obregon comes back in defense. Tomas slows it up. Is he going to turn on or hit the backhand? Decides to dribble it. Goes for the fake backhand, doesn't. Corvalan says enough of this and comes in for the shot. He wins it. Corvalan takes it round towards the middle here. Corvalan knocks it up through traffic. Here he comes, cut shot backhand. What's he going to do with it? He leans out. Boom! Pops it up over everybody, but not quite far enough. Then, Tomas Obregon catches it out of the air and sends it to the boards. Tomas Obregon comes screaming down that line and maintains possession. He knocks it up another 5 yards, gets it out of trouble. Right behind him is Mariano. Mariano still has the play. Mariano opens it up for Oakbrook. He's on his own. Nobody marking him. There goes Tomas Obregon. Races up towards him. It is Horacio Nero in the number 1 spot now racing towards the goal. But Collingwood comes in defense. Horacio comes in trying to pull that line, but he can't pull off that angle. Then Lindor, backhand, sends it back into the back of Horacio's pony. And Tomas Obregon comes in. Wow! Hits a backhand towards the goal. Lindo Kovalan says thanks very much, intercepts it out of the goal mouth and hits a swapper way over the halfway point and heads to his own goal down on the south side. Kovalan chasing after it. Here comes Jim Drury in defense, but Kovalan says thanks very much, how easy peasy, knocks it through, and that puts him ahead 6-5 for Good Thunder. Yep, it happens just that, folks, just that fast, folks. We thought Oakbrook was about to score there. But out of the dust there in the blue helmet, Lindor Corvalan came out of nowhere, intercepted that ball, and off he went to the south goal. Lindor back on the field here, 31 seconds left. In goes the ball. Intercepted by Corvalan. Brings it towards the announcer stand. There's 30 seconds left here. Corvalan still has it. Corvalan heading towards the north goal. Oh, nice little defensive shot by Mariano. Puts it out of trouble. Then, Horacio Nero takes it out. Then who's on it? It's Corvalan. Backhand towards the middle. Collingwood comes up. Collingwood can score from here. Leans out for the shot. Boom! Nice strong one there for Good Thunder. And up goes the flag there. Wow, nice teamwork play there between Corvalan and Tommy Collingwood. And that puts them ahead there. Where are we, Pam? 6-5? 7-5 in favor of Good Thunder at the end of the fourth. All right, so players, as you can see, are running off. Get themselves a new fresh pony, a quick drink of water, and we'll be back in just a bit. Here we are for the start of the fifth chukker. Score is 7-5 in favor of White, Good Thunder. Fires in the middle here. In goes the ball. Who's got it? First one out, Mariano Gutierrez digs it out between other horse's legs. Then, no, Corvalan grabs it. Lindor in the blue cap for Good Thunder. Takes off, cuts one in towards the middle, but Horacio Nero racing back in defense. Plays for the backhand, gets it. Nice tail shot backhand there for looking for Mariano. Mariano playing for Oakbrook's. Got to watch the line right behind him. In comes Tomas Obregon. Then Mariano gets his shot. Mariano still has the play for Oakbrook. Mariano closely watched by Corvalán. It sneaks in there in between him and the boards. Then Mariano still has it. Mariano still pushing it through traffic. He can't get the full shot, otherwise he'll get hooked. It is Mariano still pushing it forward here past Jim Jury. Mariano still pushing it for Oakbrook. Catches the near side shot, puts on the brakes right behind him. Mariano has it. Oh, Lindor Corvalán puts in a nice backhand in defense. Gets it out of trouble, passes it in fact to Collingwood. Collingwood picks it up and says, see you later, people, and pumps one right over the top of the halfway point. Then first man back is Horacio Nero. Races back in defense. Checks his horse up a little bit. Here comes the backhand. Boom, nice backhand tail shot. Looking for Mariano. Oh, it's a replay. Mariano comes in for it, but cousin Miguel comes in and intercepts it. Then it is Tomas Obregon for Oakbrook. He picks it up on the near side, sends it up over the halfway point. Here comes Miguel. He goes over the top. Then Mariano picks up and plays on his mistake. It is Mariano still pushing it through the beach here. He doesn't want to lose it and give it away there to his cousin. He hangs onto it. He still has the play. Puts his stick in the air. He sends the ball up towards the goal mouth. In comes Corvalán. Saves it like yards before it crosses the line. Gets it out of trouble. And Tommy Collingwood. Oh, getting a little too close there with the red tent. I think those players just decided maybe we should stop here from a danger perspective. Or maybe a foul. I can't tell from this angle. But either way, the whistle has blown. Clock has stopped. There we go. Penalty shot, in fact, for Good Thunder from the spot. Collingwood dribbles it up. 5 yards. Collingwood brings up another 5 yards, then releases it, sends it up to Lindor. Lindor comes racing down, but so does Horacio. Horacio puts in the backhand. Intercepted there by almost Collingwood, but he doesn't get it. It is Mariano. Mariano hanging on to it. There's nobody to pass to. He's got to hang on to it. Mariano still has the play. Mariano gets stolen from Collingwood. Collingwood goes in for the backhand. Ouch! Hits the backhand, hits the pony. Then he clears it. Lindor in the blue cap clears it. Lindor off on his own here towards the south goal. Lindor still pushing it, but Horacio right on his tail. In comes Bill Patterson. Then comes Tomas Obregon. Obregon gets it out of trouble. Obregon still on it. Tomas Obregon on a nice little horse called M&M. Here he comes. It is Tomas Obregon. Leans up towards the middle here. Here's the big shot. Boom! Knocks it. Oh, into the back of that rump. He comes in for a second shot. But so does Lindor. Lindor goes for the backhand. Gets intercepted. It's Mariano. Dribbles it round to the left. Perfectly legal. If he dribbles it round to the right, it would be a foul, so he's going to take it left. He's sitting on it. And a whistle.
Beyond Shades is your exclusive Hunter Douglas gallery. Our Hunter Douglas window fashions provide beauty, safety, and functionality at the sound of your voice or the touch of a button. Beyond Shades will help you find the perfect Hunter Douglas solution for every window. Call for your free design consultation and take advantage of this special offer today. Beyond Shades for Hunter Douglas. Beautiful window fashions with impeccable service and the best value.
All right, so it looks like the umpires have agreed to disagree. No foul or conflicting fouls, so they're not going to give a penalty shot. In fact, they're going to give a throw-in. In goes the ball, up goes sticks in the air, and of course a whistle. This time, penalty shot for Oakbrook. Cam, what's the score? Is it 7-5? Score is 7-5. Oakbrook have the penalty. Tomas Obregon dribbling it up on the right-hand side. Tomas Obregon then cuts it in towards the middle a little bit more, but Miguel Gutierrez right beside him, not going to give it away for free. Then Mariano comes in behind, pulls him up and says, I'll take the free shot. Mariano pushes it forward for Oakbrook. Then he loses it. Corvalán trying to take the shot, but doesn't get it. Right behind him is Horacio. penalty from the spot for Good Thunder in white. At the back, Tom Collingwood leans up, cuts it across his own goal, looking for Lindor. First one on it is Horacio. Horacio dribbles it round, takes it on the right here. Kovalan waiting for the cut shot. It hasn't come. Horacio still pushing it. Oh, steps on a divot and gets stuck in there. Then, right behind him is Tomas Obregon. Tomas Obregon comes in, has the shot. He has the play. Everybody has to clear. Here comes Tomas, dribbling it forward. Goes for the big shot, but he can't quite get a big back shot there from Collingwood. Clears it out of trouble and keeps it in play. First back, Horacio Nero. He says, enough of this. I need a goal here. Horacio Nero dribbles it round to the left. Tells everybody to clear. Here he comes. He cuts it through traffic. Horacio still pushing it. Collingwood comes in for the backhand and clears it. Then Mariano, first one back. Mariano, closely watched by Lindor. Comes for the backhand. Open shot backhand. Gives it back to Lindor. Horacio comes in to challenge him. Lindor has it. Gets intercepted by Horacio. Horacio has the play. Horacio puts in the whip here for Oakbrook. Here they come. Mariano Gutierrez. Mariano Gutierrez 30 yards out. He's still got it on his own. He is closely challenged. Comes in with a big shot. Boom! Knocks it and there it goes. And that brings it up. 6 goals for Oakbrook. 7 still to Good Thunder. Back to the middle they come. Remember, we changed sides again. Oakbrook now heading south. In goes the ball from Eddie. Who's first out? Mariano Gutierrez goes for the backhand. Then Lindor picks it up. Oh, goes over the top, but it is Horacio Nero. Horacio Nero for Oakbrook steals the opportunity and says bye-bye, and here we go. Horacio Nero taps it towards the goal, but in comes Lindor to challenge him. Ball still rolling. Here comes Tomas Obregon. Doesn't have to do anything. That ball rolls through and up it goes. That's the matched up goal, folks. We're at 7-7. Oakbrook Good Thunder. All right, so back to the middle they are. And a whistle. So it looks like Horacio's asking for some time on that horse. He doesn't want to take a chance in case she gets hurt, so he's going to walk her off the field and get himself a new fresh one. In the meantime, we're going to wait for them. All right, 1 minute and 44 seconds left of this fifth chucker. Score is 7-7. In goes the ball. First out, Collingwood. Taps it towards the announcer stand. Collingwood looks out. Beer cart for the Oakbrook Golf Club. Look out. Collingwood still has it. Taps it forward. Collingwood still has the play. Collingwood then leans out for the big one and passes up to Lindor. Lindor comes in for the next shot. Lindor Kovalan for Good Thunder. Tapping it towards the goal. Looking good. Oh, nice play there by Tomas Obregon. Saves it, no goal, but obviously he did tap that ball across his own back line, so probably penalty 6 coming up. But that was an absolutely fantastic save there by Tomas Obregon. So penalty 6 is pretty much like a penalty 4. It's 60 yards out. It is defended. In this case, it is in favor of Good Thunder. Score is 7-7. This is a one-shot hit penalty, but you can see all the Oakbrook players will be standing in front of the goal mouth trying to intercept it. Most players of this caliber will try to lift that ball over the top of anybody so they don't run the risk of it getting intercepted running along the ground. So here we go. Tommy Collingwood, 5-goal player for Good Thunder. There we go. He lifts it out, and wow, that was a strong bullet. Intercepted again by Tomas Obregon, playing some strong defense here for Oakbrook. Then Tomas dribbles it forward. Then gets intercepted by who? Lindor. Lindor picks it up and takes advantage of it and runs towards the goal. Here's the goal he wanted. Oh, goes past it. In comes Jim Jury. Jim Jury clears it for Oakbrook. Then Horacio Neto comes up and comes in for the second shot to get out of trouble. Lindor, backhand. Bill Patterson. Tomas Obregon comes in for the line and gets the whistle. 51 seconds left of this chucker. I do believe at the end of the fifth we will announce, or we will have in the winners for our best hat contest. I know Bob McMurtry's trying pretty hard with this with the German look. But of course, best tailgate also is the other contest we have out there. So back in play, Horacio Neto for Oakbrook. Horacio Neto gets it over the halfway point. Then nice backhand from Collingwood. Where's the ball? Stuck in the beach. Then Lindor. Nice backhand towards Tomas Obregon. Tomas Obregon slows it down. Turns on it. 30 seconds left. Tomas Obregon opens it up on M&M. Sends up a nice strong worm burner towards the middle. In comes Horacio Neto, but Collingwood comes in. Boom! Nice big backhand and defense gets it out of trouble and sends it back towards the boards. Then it is Tomas Obregon. Pushes it forward. He has the play. Miguel has to wait. In comes Tomas. No! Mariano calls him up and says, I'll do it. Pushes it up another 10 yards. Then nice big shot there from Horacio Neto. Inesho pushes it towards the goal and just wide to the right. And that ends our fifth chucker, ladies and gentlemen. Score, I believe, is 7-7. Matched up here. 7-7 Oakbrook versus Good Thunder at the end of the fifth. Back in play here, the sixth and final chucker. Score is 7-7, Good Thunder in the white versus Oakbrook in the green. Nice big shot there over the halfway by Lindor. First person back is Tomas Obregon. Tomas Obregon dribbles it forward out of trouble. Tomas still has the play. Tomas Obregon, game being watched by two Good Thunder at the same time. Goes for the backhand, doesn't get it. Oh, and there it is.
I didn't say it, I was just mocking her. Right. Sorry, I did it with the wrong hand. What's that?
Oh no, we're going. So Oakbrook win the foul there. They get the free penalty shot. Looked like Tomas Obregon was being nice, pushing that ball forward. He really wanted to hit the backhand, and when he went for it, somebody else rode into his shot. So he lost the advantage and now gets a free penalty shot. Tomas Obregon dribbles it up 20 yards. Tomas Obregon looking for Horacio Neto, and there he is. Horacio Neto already in fourth gear, and here he comes screaming down that line. Horacio Neto. Oh, he goes over the top of the beach. First back is Bill Patterson. Taps on it. Miguel Gutierrez comes in. Then Lindor. Lindor takes off there for Good Thunder. Horse helping along a little bit more. Then, who's got it now? Horacio does the dribble. Then hits the next shot onto the horse's neck and sends it towards the boards. Horacio Neto cuts it in towards the middle, looking for Jim Jury. Jim Jury sees it and in comes Mariano Gutierrez. Mariano Gutierrez sees it too and cuts in towards the inside. Look at that horse change direction on a beat. It is Horacio Neto. Horacio Neto for Oakbrook, dribbles it forward, gets stolen there by Lindor. Lindor takes it forward towards his own goal just to get it out of trouble, then dribbles it out of trouble and takes it to the far side. Lindor Kovalan slows it down, then brings it in towards the middle here. Kovalan still has the play. Oakbrook trying to close him down, but Lindor's messing with him, cutting it up like a steak. Lindor then, lost it in the beach. Then Collingwood comes up. Collingwood gets it and a nice strong worm burner straight up the middle. In comes Miguel Gutierrez, but Tomas Obregon sees him too. Tomas comes in for the backhand. Oh, gets intercepted by everybody. Then Mariano backhand. And the bright blue yellow cap right behind him with stick in the air and gets the whistle.
Beyond Shades is your exclusive Hunter Douglas gallery. Our Hunter Douglas window fashions provide beauty, safety, and functionality at the sound of your voice or the touch of a button. Beyond Shades will help you find the perfect Hunter Douglas solution for every window. Call for your free design consultation and take advantage of this special offer today. Beyond Shades for Hunter Douglas. Beautiful window fashions with impeccable service and the best value.
So penalty, looks like a penalty 2 if I'm looking at those lines correctly. 30 yards from the goal mouth in favor of Good Thunder. There's nothing Oak Brook can do at this point. They have to stand behind the back line out of the goal mouth. Miguel Gutierrez circling his pony to take the shot. Miguel Gutierrez. Oh, hits it wide right for Good Thunder and out of play. So score is still 7-7. This is matched up here in the 6th with just a few minutes to go. Okay, back in play, off the back line. Tomas Obregon. Tomas Obregon comes up. We only need 1 goal to win. He gets called off by Horacio. Lindor plays him for the backhand, but he hits it forward. Then intercepted by Mariano. Mariano has it. Leans up, sends it up to his teammate Tomas Obregon. Obregon catches it out of the sky there, and look at him take off. It is Tomas Obregon racing there for Oak Brook. Tomas Obregon chases it down here, 1 more required, and he cuts it in. He cuts it in, and it's a beautiful goal there. Tomas Obregon from the middle cuts it on that last shot there for Oak Brook, and that puts him up 8-7.
Somebody come and get me.
All right, so back to the middle we go. In goes the ball, intercepted by Drury. Nice pickup. Backhand there from Collingwood, sends it up to the middle. First back is Tomas Obregon. Obregon, first one out, cuts it forward. Obregon on his own. Tomas Obregon dribbles it forward to the far side, then brings it into the inside. Oh, Sand gets the better of him. Miguel Gutierrez picks it up, sends a nice backhand there towards Lindor Kovalan. Lindor on his own, a little bit too much angle here, but he has done it before. Lindor still messing with him, dribbling it forward on his own. In comes Tomas Obregon to push him over, then gets called off by Miguel. Miguel gets called off. It is Tommy Collingwood. Collingwood gets it out of trouble. He brings it forward. Collingwood still pushing it. Obregon steals it, and off he goes. Tomas Obregon goes for the next shot. Oh, goes past the goal, but so does Collingwood. He's got to hit the backhand and towards the goal. Does a nice pop backhand towards Bill Patterson. In comes Kovalan. Kovalan comes in, taps it forward, dribbles it around to the right, and puts it through. Lindor Kovalan, whoa, cutting it through there nicely there for Good Thunder. Matches him up 8-8 in the last chucker. How much time, Dan? In goes the ball. Intercepted by the number 2 players. Who's got it now? I can see Tommy Collingwood pushing for it. Tommy Collingwood still has the play. Collingwood has it. Collingwood waits everybody to get out the way. Collingwood still has it, but Jim Drury's not letting him up. Collingwood has it. Collingwood on his own. He can score from here. Tommy Collingwood takes it towards the goal. Collingwood leans out for the shot. Boom! Knocks one and... no, I wouldn't. Well, not my call at this point. Yep, goal judge says no goal. So off the back line for Oak Brook. Whew, they sighed a big sigh of relief there. Here we go. And here we go. Horacio Nero brings it back along here for the crowd. Horacio Nero for Oak Brook. Cuts it in towards the middle a little bit more. He's trying to hang on to it. If he taps it past Collingwood, he knows he's going to pick up the backhand. Then in comes Miguel Gutierrez. Miguel Gutierrez pulls it out. Then Miguel Gutierrez and Collingwood still have it. They're on their own. He passes it up. Miguel Gutierrez puts in the whip, and here comes Tomas Obregon in defense. He comes in for the backhand. Boom! Nice backhand there from Tomas Obregon. First one back. Lindor. Backhand from Lindor. Brings it out. Tail shot towards the side. Who's first on it? It is Collingwood. Collingwood on his own. Dribbles it. Collingwood has it. In comes Horacio. Horacio chasing him down. Horacio comes in for the shot. Then right behind him is Miguel. And a whistle. So open penalty shot, penalty 2 for Good Thunder. Lindor Kovalan circling his pony to take it. Lindor leans out. Nice strong worm burner, and up goes the flag there. That puts Good Thunder ahead 9-8 here in the final chunker. 120 left. 1 minute and 20 seconds left here. Score is 9-8 in favor of Good Thunder. Eddie's calling for a corridor down the middle. There's the whistle. He needs both teams to be either side of the aisle. In fact, looks like there's a pony issue. Looks like maybe a cornet boot has come off there for Mariano, so he's just going to fix that. There we go. Got the cornet boot fixed. Watch him hop on this horse. No mounting block required. All right. So here we go. Back in play. Eddie Martinez has the ball, and in it goes. Who picks it up? First one out. Tomas Obregon for Oakbrook. Tomas Obregon. Tomas has it. Cuts it in towards the middle here. Strokes one up. Not quite hard enough. First back is Kovalan. Goes for the backhand. Doesn't get it. Tomas still pushing it forward.
It was fell on me by the whistle. He was like, go, 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 go.
All right, penalty shot here for Good Thunder. Collingwood leans out. Nice big strong one up here. Miguel Gutierrez sees the pass and off he goes. In comes Tomas. Comes in for the hook and gets it. Ball still moving forward. Tomas comes in for the backhand and defense. Tomas still has the play. Tomas still has the play. He's hoping that ball rolls over the back line, and it does. All right, there's 30 seconds left of this chucker. That was the 30-second horn. First out is Horacio. Horacio Nero knows he's got a goal here to make the match it up. Horacio has it. Sends it towards the boards. Horacio plays it off the boards. Then he knocks it up another 5 yards. Oh, and out of play. Good Thunder just itching to hit this ball towards the goal. And there it is. And what was that? 9-8, right? All right, folks, so that ends it there. That last horn ends at 9-8 in favor of Good Thunder. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. This really was a truly good, fast and furious fight out here. Oakbrook in the green versus Good Thunder. But today, Good Thunder is the winner, 9-8, and a big congratulations to them. Winner of the Chicago Polo Open today. Alright, so shall we do the runners up first? Courtney Halls, are you close by? Want to wave your hand, Courtney? Okay, very good. So Courtney Halls representing NBC Chicago, thank you. And also, Eva Gregerson, are you close by and ready for this? Want to shake your hand, Eva? Very good. All right, so runners up here today goes to Oak Brook. They scored 8 goals in today's match. Eva Gregerson from Beyond Shades is making that presentation. Danny O'Leary in the white shirt will give you the gifts, and you go over there and pass them to the gentleman in green. The gentleman in green. There we go. That is Horacio Neto of Oak Brook, then Jim Drury. Tomas Obregon of Oak Brook, and then Mariano Gutierrez of Oak Brook. And you want to stand in the middle of them, Eva? We'll get a nice picture for you. Very nice. All right, next up, Courtney Halls is presenting, and thank you, from NBC Chicago. Courtney Halls will be presenting to today's winners, Good Thunder in the white. That is Bill Patterson, got the first gift with the corgi in his hand. Then Miguel Gutierrez. Then Lindo Corvalan. And number 4 there is Tommy Collingwood for Good Thunder. Congratulations. All right, and of course the Chicago Polo Open Trophy presented by Candace Kuhn. She is the publisher of Lifestyle. Thanks very much for your support and sponsorship today. Candace Kuhn, publisher of Lifestyle, presents the Chicago Polo Open Trophy to Good Thunder in the whites. All right, next up, before we really spray stuff around here, let's have our best playing pony. She's getting a little anxious there. She's used to having her legs wrapped up, tail up, and running around chasing a white ball. So best playing pony here today goes to Avispa, a fine-looking dark mare there, owned and trained by Tommy Collingwood, everybody, and played very finely in the 6th chukker here this afternoon. If you didn't know, 80% of the game is attributable to a very good playing pony. So hip hip hooray for the best playing pony today, Avispa. And of course, last but not least, our most valuable player here today for the Chicago Polo Open. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Lindor Corvalon, wins MVP here this afternoon. Reed Taylor presents. He was our national anthem singer, and a fine job he did about it. Reed Taylor presenting MVP to Corvalon. He is number 3 in white.
The Oak Brook Polo Club would like to thank all of our 2020 season sponsors and partners for their continued support.